What is up, guys? So today I will be polishing the last of my 4 wheels. For the longest time I could not get it off. I actually had to hammer on a spark plug socket onto this lock nut that was stuck on my wheel to finally get it off because I didn't have the key, and I ordered the key that was stickered in the glove box and it was wrong. Well, I got it off. All my 4 wheels are off. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to polish these wheels. Well, the one. This one's already done. First, I got to put this back into my shame box. So this wheel right here is the wheel that has been untouched. It is oxidized. It is garbage. If you look on the dish, the whole thing is just stained, watermarks, oxidation, and you can't wipe that off. Some of these little marks, that's just watermarks, those come off. But the rest of it, you actually have to like sand that and repolish it. So when I'm done, it's going to look like the other 3 wheels, which looks just like this. Night and day difference. It's a mirror. It needs to be a little wiped down, but regardless, it is a top-notch finish going from this garbage. It starts off with tons of wet sanding. Your water, your sandpapers. Now you got to work your way up. I have 80, 180, 400, 600, 800, 1000, 1200, and 2000. So given that these are 2-piece wheels, first thing I have to do is take them apart. And this wheel specifically, a VOLK GT-7, is a 10mm nut in the back and a 6mm Allen key in the front. Wheels are apart. Man, they're pretty dirty. They are due for a wash. I have to make sure I put these nuts and bolts in a safe place. I do not want to lose those. So now on to the actual wet sanding itself. So the way I'm sanding this is I'm taking these foam sanding blocks and I'm ripping my sandpaper into small squares so I can easily get those form-fitting and fit the shape of the dish. But keep it as wet as you can. That's what I'm doing, just keeping it soaked while I do the whole thing. But this is the finish after the 80 grit. You should have all your stains removed, all the dust and oxidation off. But right now I'm going to use the air hose, spray off all the grits that came off, so when I use a finer sandpaper, I'm not rubbing over an old grit and making a deeper crevice. So this should give it a smoother finish after each iteration of sandpaper. But that is after 400. Next up is the 600. Here's the finish after 1200 grit, and it's really starting to show how much light can actually reflect off it. Give you a close-up. Now we got one more stage, that's 2000 grit, and after that we go to the polishing wheel and we're done. So here's the finish after 2000 grit. This is the last one for hand sanding. It feels really, really nice. It looks very good, almost like a brushed aluminum. But now we're going to take this and transform it to a mirror finish with this buffing wheel. And I'm going to be using the red compound. The red is for polishing without removing a layer of the aluminum. The white is it's more abrasive, removes some of the aluminum. That's why it turns black. So we're going to use the red. There'll be some black just cleaning up the extra ports, but I'll show you how it looks with this big guy. But be careful if you're using a big one of these. Last time I did this, it walked away from me and caught my leg and actually got a little piece of skin removed, so be really careful with those. They're no joke not to play with. Here's the first little bit. It's shiny, but it's not quite a mirror. This is getting a bit worn out, but I might try going with the white bar first and then hit it with the red. So we'll try this one and see how it looks. After I gave the mothers a try, it looks a lot better. So I think I'm going to use the mothers all the way around, smear it on first, and then just give it a brush and see how it looks. Because the bar was nice when I first tried it, but this is getting so worn down that it's not rough anymore. So this has the like abrasive buff and polish as opposed to just polish. So we'll get this going and show you what the wheel looks like when it's all done. Hopefully she's a mirror finish. Round one with the mother's polish, and boy is it nice. I'm having trouble with the valve stem. I may have to just hand polish that and get behind it. I'll show you for the most part what the first round looks like. Still got some black marks to polish away. Let me hit it one more time and get a good finish on it. And there you have it. The second polish is done. Man, does it look good. Nice mirror right there. Gotta cut those nails. Alright, let's put the centerpiece back in and give you the final result. Alright, finished wheel. Give you a quick recap. We started out with removing the centerpiece, wet sanding up from 80 grit all the way up to 2000. Used a buffer wheel, used mother's polish. The link for the buffer wheel is in the description. I used an angle grinder. You can probably use some kind of polishing wheel or something that'll do with high RPMs. Now that the last wheel is polished, one step closer to getting the car on the road and in pristine condition. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Caught it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please comment, like, subscribe. All that means I'm doing well and motivates me to make more videos and keep you guys posted. So thanks again, and you guys have a good one till next time. Peace. I'm Dylon Da Silva. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you liked it. Give this video a thumbs up and do not forget to subscribe to stay up to date on all new content every week. You guys have a good one.